Alright. Creepy music. What's up, everybody? I'm MrGlasco. This is MrGlasco TV. It is still Tuesday. July 25th, 2017. Yeah, gonna play some Obduction. It was developed by Cyan, which were the same creators of Myst, classic PC exploration puzzle game from back in the day. So I'm gonna give this game a go. It's in VR, so it should be pretty interesting. I'm kind of scared because Myst it was kind of scary and eerie. The atmosphere was kind of spooky or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see if I got what it takes to keep playing if it gets creepy. Cause I've kind of drawn the line in the sand for playing scare games. I can see that eventually changing in the future, because you can't just not play, scary games in VR. But I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna just say that right now. Not looking forward to it at all. So yeah, let's get this thing get this good to go. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. It's almost Wednesday. Okay. I'm not sure if I can stand, or if this is like a standing, sitting game. It says you can stand, so I'm gonna opt to stand, which means I need to position the camera on a stand so my head's not cut off. So bear with me. Just one sec. And good. So let's... Oh god. What the heck happened? What happened to OV drop? Or OVR drop? Trying to be able to still see chat. Okay, good. 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 Can see. Monitor 1. Monitor 2. And let's cut the music here. Now I probably should have started the game from in here. Last time I started it from clicking the desktop icon and like messed up. See what happens. Okay. And a reminder, I'll have this little message up here that says I can still see chat. Feel free to say hi. Okay. Obduction. Launch. Okay. Trying to get my stuff right. Okay, I'll move this over here, and of course, my hands are backwards, which is great. It always switches. Every now and then it'll switch without warning. Save. Why is the tab? Why is the thing still here? Okay. Got it. Now I have to actually switch the controllers. And we're off. Game name. Keyboard. Can't give me a virtual keyboard. What am I? What? Yes. Type. Just play. It'll be called Game 1. Right? Of course. Sorry, guys. Because it's VR, there is a very narrow field of view. Okay, we're good. Oh, what did I do? So I could take pictures. Missing the grip. Can point. Moon. It's a full moon, so we gotta be careful of werewolves. Okay, this one takes pictures also. Oh god! Ah! It's a tree. It's a nice long tree. So we have teleporting. Can I pick up this? Can't pick up the pine cones. Oh god. Oh god, what is that? So I'm trying to figure out there's a if I push the trackpad on the left hand, it moves me around really. What is it doing? I don't understand. I think it might be moving me forward based on where I'm looking. I don't know, I think teleportation is just the way to go.
We all lost everything.
Oh good.
Everything but our stories. And they shouldn't be forgotten. I was 3. It was April of 1983. Cecil, it was 1870 for you. Sam and Vera, you tell it like it was yesterday, but it's been 62 years since you saw that blast of light.
Can you guys see the subtitles? If there is settings, these look fine, I guess. Controls. Interact is the middle. Move forward, run, double tap. Turn right. Oh, okay, it was making me turn. That was awkward. Oh, that's probably if you're sitting. Move backward. Hold volume up, down. What kind of control is it? Oculus remote. Oculus touch. 5. Let's see. Face direction. Turn. Menu. Interact. Take picture. Whatever. What's that? Use only designated campfire pits. No swimming? Really though? No swimming?
light. That's where all of our news stories began. It streaked across the sky, mesmerizing, but unnerving. Even in daylight, Joseph, you said it was gloriously bright. But in the twilight, it was spellbinding. Whether it was in the deep woods like Cecil or right outside town like Jane and Jenny, we were drawn to see more. Vera, you said you recall smiling. Some of you were alone. I wasn't. My dear grandma, God bless her, rejoiced as if it was some forebearer of good fortune. Grandma lifted me from the carriage on the porch and walked into the yard so we could watch it unobstructed.
So I'm scared to move during dialogue because I'm notorious for just like walking through too many thresholds. Dialogue thresholds. I wish I had the option to actually move. Check the menu again, hold on. Because I can handle it. I can handle the moving. Free look. Controller turning, snap comfortable, motion enabled. Facing direction. Left turn, right turn. There's no motion. It's teleporting only. It's fine, I guess, unless there's like a chase scene, and I feel like it'll be a little weird. Unless it adds to the... over here by the campfire. I was about to think about trying to turn the volume up because apparently only I can see the subtitles. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to already try to look for Easter egg. Try to look for Easter eggs and stuff. There's the fire. Ow, ha. What's this say? Hiking trail. Let's go.
None of us understood. But, well, we followed. And we all felt some kind of trepidation, and yet attraction. So we approached it, and it approached us.
Something's approaching us? I don't like this. Don't be a scary game. I'm supposed to keep following it. Is that a... It's like a skeleton. Good. Which way am I facing?
You all remember, there was no turning away. It advanced.
Oh God!
Almost like purposefully spinning slowly until, well, it found us, each of us. We should tell these stories because It saved us, and
Chill.
there must be.
Oh my god. So I was trying to turn around so I was facing the camera in a natural... Okay, let me try it now. I want to face the camera. Oh god. Okay. I want this to be my natural center that I can just... This is my forward facing. So let me... That's what I was trying to do, and then the thing freaking crept up on me. What was it? Tastes like alien juju. This appears to be some kind of... Can't tell if it's metal, alloy, or stone. Maybe even bone? Can I pick this up? Oh, something I can actually pick up. It's a scuff. Oh! There's a scuff on the bottom. I'm gonna point at it. That has to mean something, right? The fact that I can pick that up. Okay, why are there trees growing in here? So do I go towards... right here? No? Am I facing away again? It's the sun. I'm not sure if it's our sun. So it looks like more than that recording, it sounds like more than one of us got chosen by this thing. Okay. Aliens. What's this?
Hello, bonjour, ciao, hola, hello, shora, ni hao. Welcome to Hunrat. My name is Joseph. I am the mayor here. You are most probably a bit confused and disoriented.
Yeah.
But let me reassure you, everything will be fine. You're not the first to go through this experience. The others who have come before you will help you adjust. Follow the trail to the house with the white picket fence. Fali will meet you there and introduce you to your new life here.
Welcome to Unwrath. Oh god. Please stop. Vive, I'm here. Stop! It's like losing the tracking. I think I might have to turn the camera off on the Vive, it mentioned that if you turn it on, you can mess with the tracking. We got floating islands. We got black rocks and got a planet or moon distance. Others that came before us. Go to the house. What trail? Did the guy say there was a trail? What's that? Guessing the track? Did mention a picket fence. The trail. My guess is that I can't go up here. Yeah, I could teleport, right? So I could just like do whatever I want. I wonder how they're gonna account for that in certain games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Can't pick up the chalk. To Caroline, or whoever else might come back. It has been 5 days and not a soul has returned. I'm inclined to believe that things have not gone well. Yet surprisingly, I'm still alive, and that both supremely perplexes me and gives me some portion of hope. I have retreated to my vault for protection and to contemplate my options. CW. So there's something going on here. Something fishy. There's a button there. Next interactable thing that I'm seeing, so I'm going to that. More of a derelict house than a welcoming community center. Boop.
Hi, I'm Farley. I guess if you're seeing this, then I wasn't able. Just in case. Welcome. But it's probably not safe here. To be blunt, we're getting ready for a battle. I don't know what you'll find. I just thought I should. Just be cautious with who you trust. CW may be here. I don't know. Just be careful. I've got to go. See you soon. And don't panic. As jarring as this experience is, you really will find Hunter out to be a decent price.
Dun dun dun. The plot thickens. So that was Farley. She mentioned CW, but her tone wasn't I'm not sure if her tone wasn't exactly, oh, CW's a trustworthy person. I don't know if there's some rendering or what. It looked like something moved in the window. God, game, come on. Warning, do not approach anything that even remotely, come on game, god dang it. Do not approach anything that even remotely resembles this diagram unless it has been disabled. Looks like some kind of, almost like a die, like a 8 or a 12-sided die, Dungeons and Dragons style die with some engraving, something on it. So we'll keep a lookout for that. I'm scared to touch the door. Shall we snoop? If there's any jump scares in this game, I'm gonna be sad. Can I knock? They'd probably give us a doorbell if we had that option. W. Looks like there might be something I can see through this window. Can't get any closer. It's almost like a light and then a pillow or something. Alright, let's wander off now. Why are we here? Other clues? What's this? A green lady. Yellow eyes. There's white chalk over there, so I'm gonna trust. Oops. Wait, can I reference these pictures that I'm taking? I think so. Photos. Don't need this. Are you sure? Yes. Alright, let's start documenting. Can I save? It is autosave? Let's play detective. Let's get a picture. That. So we'll notice the hair swoop down over the eye, ponytail, maybe some pink outfit. Let's get a picture of this. Let's get a picture of Farley.
Hi, I'm Farley. I guess if you're seeing this, then I
Turn it off.
just in case. Welcome.
Oops. I'll take a picture of this. You know what was this kind of gold? The lantern. Heard something. Go It's safe here. You know what it looks like? I just realized what this is. Look at the trees. This is a part of where I was abducted from. It made a sphere around me and it teleported everything in the sphere. Oh, that's cool. Look, all the branches all shaved off. That's why there's trees in a cave. It's not a cave. It's a sphere. You can see now, very clean spherical line. So that means this was back in the other world, in my world. Oh. Interesting. So can I not travel while I'm holding this? Is there, wait. Can I turn this? No. Another day and night cycles, I wonder. So it has to be a clue for something, right? Can I break it? Set a fire? Might not be the same gold as the other thing. Oops. Can't throw it. What does illuminating the room enable me to do? If my hand turns green, I can interact with it. So, it's good that I came back though, and realized that what actually happened. Keep hearing like random things. I guess I should have got a picture of this too. Hunrath. Group of people preparing for some kind of battle. No one's there in sight that I can tell. Where should I go? Death Mountain? Spooky Cave? Path to orb thing? I think there's a path over there. Laser. I think I'm gonna go this way. There's some wires over there. May mean something. Let's go this way. The dead end? Teleport. Wait a minute. To look. It's the same circular. It's So this house is actually doesn't have a back. Its house is cut off. It got placed here. That's why this looks this way. The back of the house actually goes into the mountain, which makes me more so want to go into the cave, because then there could be a cave network that puts us in the house. Right? Just go up here. See, it's just clean kind of break there. Anything over here? Uh-oh. 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 Daniel? Dio? Drell? Let's take a picture. So if anybody says they have one of these names, we know they're lying. This makes me nervous. Why does it look like this is plastered over? Anna Jackson. Margaret Hartnell. Can I touch these at all? Oh no, there's more. Everyone's dead. They don't actually look like graves though, they just look like headstones. Like there's usually a mound where their grave's supposed to be. This one's nothing. Benjamin Sims. Mary something L. Mary something L. Didn't the name over here have that? How many photos you can keep? This has the same similar last name. This one. Hartnell. I feel like that's what this... I feel like I'm overthinking this game. Like a murder mystery. Okay. Keep investigating headstones. Like a part of my overthinking is that maybe the headstones that are covered up with... We have trails. The headstones that are covered up with wooden headstones may indicate some kind of resurrection. Can't lift this. So like maybe you don't die. Maybe you come back. John Farley. This is either somehow related to the chick there. Man, the tracking is just going terribly. You got me covered, game? Or HTC? This is 2 open slots here for Luther Roscoe. Maybe you had family here? Oops. Ida. John Hartnell Sr., 1881. Beloved husband, probably father, grandfather. So I think this is implying that there's a whole lineage of people that lived here. Mary Hartnell, Mama Mary, loved by all. Isn't there another Mary over there? Maybe it's a daughter, family member. Alright. So it looks like some kind of force field here. Are we in a teleportation sphere? On another planet? Maybe we're part of some alien species collection? Maybe this sphere with other teleportation spheres. Try to touch it. Can I go past it? Yeah. Doesn't look like I can go into it. There, no. Alright. So this leads. This is more. If you didn't realize that this whole place was phased in some kind of sphere, this is supposed to help communicate that to you some more. Clear shearing of the rock here, some spheres to give you clues. So this whole area was phased, and then that house and part of the front yard and street were phased into this phase. And I was phased over there. I don't know if phase would be the proper assumed term we're just gonna go with here. Guess we can go to this latch. It's green. So that would... I don't know how train tracks work. That would bring... Just go this way. Nothing's over there though. Unless I'm supposed to bring something from over here to here and do this, which will bring it this way, right? Is that right? Or no? Now we would go that way. I don't know. We'll figure it out whenever we get. We're obviously supposed to put something on this track. Then move it. Where did I come from? Over there? We have a blockage right here. Just take a quick look down over here. Oh no. Not sure if that's hostile. Take a quick peek over here. Looks like a nest. Whatever that flying thing is. I don't know if I should be here or not. Are we supposed to come here with some kind of repellent? What's up with this? It's a hologram? From what we know about the holograms back there, these are actually fake. My teleporter is not letting me force my way. It's a hologram. Okay. I don't think I need to take a picture of that. Uh-oh. Friendly. Okay. Supposed to follow that thing, maybe? Didn't attack me. Landed on the house. Maybe there's something I can get to interact with it. There's another switch. Hey, a little town. Just like gonna pull all these when I come to them. I like the correct one. Heart So the heart nails seem to be what? Maybe Big Shot. Big Shot's where they're from. Another warning. Welcome. Okay, go up here. Everything looks all old-timey, and then there's like these plastic chairs. Like old-timey, wild western. From the 1880s, from those gravestones. That looks like the top of a spaceship or something. Another talkie thing. Go in there. Go to the talkie thing. Downtown.
We have a healthy, thriving community here, as you can see. Our garden was planted years ago and has supplied plenty of food for many generations. The buildings around town serve multiple purposes, including housing, schooling, and storage. I'm sure you have run across a number of folks already. Many were brought here, like you, and some actually were born here. We all feel we are a part of the whole.
Like this is John. Was it John? What's up, Seahawks? Sorry, your message is getting buried. Hold on. I might have to restart my my headset. Restart it with nothing much. I have to restart my headset with there's no save option, so let me just quit. I'm gonna turn off the camera. The camera that's on here. So that it improves the tracking. I didn't think it would take that much of a hit. Good grief. Camera. Start. Should just be a quick thing. Unity. Launching back into the game. Oh wow, look at that. So when I first started playing this game, this was all green, so I guess it wasn't rendering properly. This is what it was supposed to have looked like. That's kind of awkward. Awkward. Got the right hands. Nope. As I suspected. Alright. Let's fix our hands here. Alright. Zoom game. Loading. Do you guys see the loading screen? I don't think you do. I think you guys just see black. Obduction. Okay, I'm right on this. Okay, right where we left off. Easy peasy. Let's see what this is. Another warning. You can enter this house here. Is that a mine? Beep, 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 beep. That looks like a toy, so I'm guessing this is a frisbee. Hello? Anybody here? Cards down there. Nice little lamp or coat rack, fancy thing. Turned over chair makes me nervous. Can't open this. Lily. Dog named Lily. Clothes. Where'd they get fabrics for? Clothes. Okay, this might be a clue. Is that sound not on? Hold on. I think it was not tabbed in, so. Can't interact with that. Interact with pin. So I remember watching people play the Resident Evil game in VR. It looks like this whole room was, once again, teleported in. It's almost as if it's by design to get them to mine. What is that? Looks like a shovel, a pick. Can't touch it. So wait a minute. Okay, yeah. So it's hard to figure out which came first because looks like the house was built into the mountain, but then this got phased. This wasn't part of the phasing in of this house. So that's an interesting layering of you have to figure out which came first. Or once again I'm just overthinking it. Can I pick these up? I'd like a weapon. Let's go to the farm maybe. There's a laser shooting up there, makes me kind of nervous. There's something over there. Now if it stays true to the mist... A fish thing? If it stays true to the mist format, there shouldn't be anything I actually have to like fight. This is a windmill. God, that thing freaked me out from a distance. So there's a laser blocking that track, so my guess is we have to turn that laser off. And that's shooting up, which is that might actually be part of the force field. That might be the force field generator for keeping us out of Purple World. But yeah, I was saying that watching people play VR, they admittedly said, like with Resident Evil, the VR one, you definitely play it a lot slower in VR because you're looking under stuff, moving around a lot more than you would if you just had the controller. Just be speed running it, walking into like all the boundaries and just clicking and watching for indicators. When you're in VR, anything could be interactable, it looks like. You're not exactly sure what your viewpoint is supposed to be, or your frame of view. It's usually pretty obvious. Or it's a lot more manageable if you just got a guy running around with a controller. You have eye level, you have squat level, you have a jump. In VR, you can literally be anywhere where you're allowed, or even not allowed. You can stick your head outside boundaries. The waterfall. There's no waterfall.
Part of our ecosystem here is our supply of water. It is supplied as a natural process of the system itself, and we don't really understand how, although the entire system is very closely tied together. The fact that one of the most important necessities of life has been provided to us has led many to believe that this place has a purpose. Others attribute a complex natural process which we one day hope to understand. Either way, we are glad to have all the water we need.
I'm not sure. Because if these guys were abducted and they don't even know why or what purpose, how would he be able to interact with whatever this is to generate a hologram? I guess it does look like it's jerry-rigged battery, speaker, VCR. But then whatever this is, how did they manage that? So I'm kind of on the fence with that guy. He might be like legit abducted, just like me, or he's not human, or he's been indoctrinated somehow. I'm like keeping a keen eye for like humanoid silhouettes. So I can freaking cry. To do something up there. Can't jump across. Can I walk by it? Oh, I thought that was some kind of gate preventing me from entering. That seemed to be the case. Free to enter. But you know what, it'll probably fry whatever I have to put on this track. So I actually probably have to turn it off. Probably have to give power, find the power. Oh god. What if they all turned into those? Oh, there's the waterfall. Uh-oh. Garbled.
Lasted long. You should have been. I thought you'd all been. The devil are you? Good Lord, Neville. Now? It's a bad time to be arriving here. You should have listened to me. I'm going home. Maybe it's good timing for you. You might spend a lot less time in this prison than the rest of us has. Alright, maybe it's good timing for me. No more waiting around. I guess I could do it all on my own if I had to, but, well, could speed things up a bit with your help. First off, You should know that this whole place has been battened down for that old Carful Mofang battle. We gotta get everything unbattened. And I got me a bit of power here, but I'm gonna need it all. If you can concern yourself with that, get all the power lines on it, I'll be working on my devices. Now, let's get the hell out of this place.
Or is this your prison and you're a bad guy? So he wants me to get the power on. I feel like that is a lot. Whether he's good or bad, I feel like either way I have to make that happen. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Take it easy. Take it easy. Open. Something on the other side blocking it. Can I go up there and jump down? Walk over? Can I go down there? Let's try this first. Oh, they only go up there. I wouldn't be able to go that way anyways. You know what that could also be? That could be an illusion. Because it has a similar red artifacts, visual artifacts. The holograms do. I guess I have to undo this latch. Let this waterfall happen. There we go. I don't think that's tied to any kind of power situation, but I'm just preemptive. It's probably for that gate down there. Something to do with that. Come on. Easy to up. So this stops. Because now the water's flowing that way. Interesting. Hello? Dead end? Oh, what's that? Clue? Oops. Taking some accidental pictures. I'll make sure to get a picture of the guy. I wonder if you can use the pictures in game. Be like, hey, I got this picture of this guy, can you tell me who he is? That'd be kinda cool. Now that I'm thinking about it and doing it, there could probably be some pretty cool detective kind of games. Maybe I can't use that lift to get down? Not sure. So if this is some kind of hologram thing, it could be projecting a hologram to the outside world, which may be why, you know, there's nothing going on here. Doesn't look like I can interact with it. Stop the water. There's no hidden passage under the water. I guess we could see whatever we did with the waterfall. Assuming I can go back down this lift. The thing is, once I go down, I'll be stuck. Because there's no waterfall, right? Maybe? We shall see. I actually have a feeling that I could probably turn it and it'll go back up. Call it a hunch. Number one, he could have told me what this place is. Number two, he could have told me how to turn the power on. So I just got to follow power lines. Oh, so I did the right thing. Because now that there's a waterfall over there, the water's going over here, and the power lines are also going over here. So now, doing this probably does something now. Oh, it's doing something there. I think I have to do something. If it looks like I'm like turning the wrong way and doing turning weird directions, it's because I don't want to get tangled up in my wires and step over them. What's this? I have to do something here. There. Yep. Down. Can I leave it like that? What is that doing exactly? Do some easy elim process of elimination. That was not the answer. Oh, I see. So now I can cross there, but I can't cross over the top. Unless I drop down that drawbridge. Interesting enough. Hello? Is there anybody here? Figured out your puzzle. But again, it looked like it was locked from the outside, so please don't hurt me. Got some action down here. Oh, someone's taking a dip. To declare. But then there's pants too. So why can I pick up this but not this? I guess, can I pick up these pillows? Huh? Weird. Moving on. Yeah, motorcycles with tracks. This whole thing moves around. I've seen this in the preview for something. That looks like they use. Somebody has the technology to make a sphere to teleport some mass, because that's definitely been teleported here. I don't know how else you would get it up on this thing unless you had the ability to manipulate it directly. There's some power. Nope. Keep going. Big power cords. I'll come into here. Okay. So I'm assuming that just fueled something? Let's see what this sign says. Go across. Erkston, next left. Riggsville, Route 19, Route 71. I'm not sure if these are real places. So I fed something with gas just now. Maybe some kind of generator. Okay, we see the clean lines from something teleporting this area. Fuel drain. Empty. So now I need to do it, so it goes up here. So I just drained it. It's great. So this will show me how much fuel is there probably. Need to prime it. Prime it and then start it. So I need a fuel, switch, prime, start. It's like I'm playing Ultra Wings again. Nice little VR flight simulator. Okay. It should be good now. Oh. On. Prime. Oh, this is the primer. So this is like when you have a frickin' a lawnmower. I press the priming button. Green. Green for good, right? Guess I'm done with this puzzle because I can't close this door. There. So let's see if that's the power. Can I get into this area? Actually notice a door. CW. Let's take a picture of this, shall we? Let's take a look at the picture. Okay. I wasn't sure if the little, it gives you little brackets. I wasn't sure if it had to be inside the bracket or not. Oops, god dang it. We got Harley's house. That's where he started. The garage. Ramp. Scrap tons. Town. Looks like town is still off. Cause this is where we came from. This is where we started, but I think we walked up into down over here. We need to figure out how to get in here, cause there's probably circuit breakers. Or something. This looks like an entrance. Oh! Knocking over my secondary light, or third tertiary light source. My green screen. Tangling more cables. Oh. see. Hello? Knock, knock, knock. Try a button. There's a way to make that go up. It's probably a button. Or a lever. I have to start thinking in terms of buttons and levers. Makes it conceptually easier to deal with what probably needs to be done. Big ol' fat buttons. Fat donkey buttons. Oh wait, what's going on here? Got floaty things. You know what this makes me think it is? It makes me think that this is some kind of lighting rod, maybe? Maybe it stores the energy from the lightning coming in. It's kind of like a next source. Another source of energy. Uh-oh. What's this? Can't read it. Looks like it says Lester. Western. I can't read the red on the top. Looks ominous. Can go over here, see anything in there? What's this? Looks like a robin. Robin was here. And there's graffiti on the other side too. Hero? A message about to me? The real question is, do I need to know that? Graffiti is a little rusty, but it looks like it says Jacko? Question mark? I don't know. Or that's a music symbol and it says ask. I don't know. Let me just... I doubt I'll need this. Spend all day taking pictures of this entire game. Fly. Butterfly. Now see, all this seems nonsensical. This might be something. Where? Looks like maybe a W. Actually, if this was standing up, it'd actually be this way. It would have been written this direction. LT something, unless somebody squatted down after the fact, I don't know. But this, on the other hand, looks very... it pops out. It pops out a lot more. Fly butterfly. Just have a running record here. Then we got ominous guy. Not sure if that's anything. Once again, a little Jacko or something. here? Anything funny looking? Here, I'm waiting for something to just pop out. Hello! And I'll quit the game. Oh, yep, I'm done. I am done. Good game. See you next time. Trap. Painting. Looks like some kind of spiral mountain with something in the middle there. Let's wander around. Now I'm supposed to flip some kind of circuit breaker. Could actually be a circuit breaker along the way. Wait, this might be going to Farley's? Because it's on the other side of this. The other side of this is the house. Nope. It's the front door of the house. Do we want to start pressing buttons on this thing, or what? What do you do? This is the door. I'm like, where's this wiring going? Where the wiring goes up around to this. This is the door. This thing's locking it. I think I'm ready to start messing with this yet. I don't have enough clues as to what the number could even remotely be. Alright, let's try to get power to the town, because we know there's a guy over there. Unless that's a bad move. Helping the first guy you come to might be a bad move. You know, just because you may have rolled the bad dice. So I'm trying to think back to that chalk, the chalk on the ground. Maybe if there's some numbers there, but I don't think anything was on any of the numbers to indicate those were the numbers to enter. Can I crawl in there? So this should have power, right? Oh, yep, it's green. I didn't even realize I could go up here. Touch it. My guess is line me up. Uh-oh. Tell me what to go in here. Not sure if that's organic. this way either. Does this even line up with anything, though? There's nothing that those stairwells would line up with. Unless turning this turns other ones, because that looks like there's another one up there. Which could be a thing. I like how you can see inside. Power. So I could probably go back to that guy and he'll tell me what to do next. Trying to see if I can figure it out. I could keep exploring. See if we can make contact with somebody else that can give us a different viewpoint. Almost guarantee the next person we meet is gonna be like, oh, this place is great. We just need to fix things and everything will be right as rain again. You gotta stay, that guy. Meanwhile, the first guy we met is like, we gotta go. I kinda wanna go, but then I don't know why I'm here. It sounds like there's initial audio as if I might be looking for somebody. I don't know my own story. There was like some mention of a grandma. There's those red pillars. That might be they use to do the holograms and stuff. Stupid rat. What's the point of going back here? At least I know there's some things over there. Was there a number on the house? I scroll down, grab this. um 1436, there we go. We're gonna try it. 1436. Thank goodness, because that walk around to the front would have been 1, 4, 3, 6. Well, it glowed red. As if to indicate that that was wrong, but that was clearly the answer, right? Four, 3, 6. Oh wait, what's this? 97311. I think this is a 4-digit number. 97311. I want to delete this one. I don't need this. I'll be taking a million pictures. I think this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Oh man, that's creepy. I'll probably need all those. Train 2501. That's not right. Those are the cards. 97311. No, it's 4 digits. Unless there's something I can see through this. So it's not letting me peek too far. I don't see anything. Yeah, we tried. I think there wasn't anything here we can do to lift. Uh-oh. I think that's one of those things that said be careful if it's not deactivated. And it kind of freaks me out because it looks like it has spider legs. If that thing comes running at me, a little freaky. I'm actually glad that this is closed. And I still need to figure out how to get power to this town. Time to go back. There could also be maybe a laser system that this thing aligns to. Just to find the openings to shoot at those blue crystal looking things on the inside. Yeah, are these steps? They are. That needs to come down. Okay, jump. Eee. Okay. I think this is supposed to stop us to hint us that there's something up there. My game designer. I haven't checked this in a while. What's up, PRL? What's crazy? The game. Let me think. I'm just assuming though that the power isn't on, but there could be. Let's talk to our friend. I say that with hesitation.
Well, power's on. Did you come back for a medal? Sorry, I don't mean to neglect my manners. My name is Cecil. Most around here call me CW.
CW.
Dead. I suppose you gotta move on. But, alright, well, if you ain't assessed already, we're all living within a large cell. It's a dome, wall, carved from prison, more like it. Whatever it is, hems us in. They ain't occurred to you already. It serves us both for you to get through the wall of this place. And I locked up the wall with that Mofang device. That red beam up yonder.
Yeah.
Gotta make this work and get home. Scarlet. Scarlet was 7. Lord, I wonder. That red beam.
Can you be any more cryptic? Do I want a medal? Yeah. And I got an achievement, so ha. Oh wait, this elevator works now. Just remembered. And then they give you the cue with this light. From a game developer standpoint. Gotta look out for the game developer cues when in doubt. Which I actively look out for because I overthink things way too much. But like, if I climb the scaffolding, I can get to wherever. Like, no, no, no. Buttons and levers. Buttons and levers. Just keep reminding myself. So that's... Not sure what this is for. Ah! It's on a track. I gotta send it down. This is what we gotta put on that track out there to shoot somewhere. Maybe at the wall? Maybe we have to deactivate the red beam. Activate this. So many possibilities. It's a thing. It's a hologram thing. It's a talk-a-day-talk.
All right, now move around just a bit.
This is awkward.
Why are you so nervous? This is just a test.
Okay, now what? Okay, that's enough.
Caroline, I swear you are a natural.
Where did you get these anyway? Are the Mofangs just giving you stuff now?
Being generous of late. Not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
The Mofang is what they're calling it? Okay, so we know we can confirm if we're playing detective here. Scroll down. We're playing detective to Caroline or whoever else comes back. Might come back. This is the guy's letter to her. Caroline, last name Farley. Caroline Farley and CW. That's why still don't know the tone when she said maybe CW's here. I kind of want to listen to this one again. What was he saying in the letter? Forgot what I was trying to do. It's been 5 days, not a soul has returned, and I'm inclined to believe that not going well yet. Surprisingly, I'm still alive, and that both extremely perplexes me and gives me some portion of hope. Treated my vault for protection and to contemplate my options. That's his vault that he's in now. So we can trust, I think we can trust him a little more because the letter proves that he kind of is in there by choice and not as a prisoner. I think we're supposed to use this to test what it can do. Whoa. So it destroys red things. No, I was going to try to destroy this. So that's going to destroy red things. So those rocks at that cave, that's what that's for. Wait, can I get the laser that far? I don't think that's on a track. We'll see. Let's figure out what this is. Oh my god. What is all this? Oops. Battery capacitor. Work being done to battery. The charge. Bleeder switch on, topped off charge. I don't know. Okay. So this thing will charge now. So this might be the indicator over there that we saw that said that the town was out of power. I think we just gave it power. Now that green light should be on when we go back. Let's make a note to try to remember that. To check. I didn't hear anything like switch though. You'd think you'd hear something. This thing looks disconnected to something. Hey, was I supposed to close this? It's a big button. The last puzzle we solved didn't let us close the door after we solved it, so it makes me think that we haven't solved this one all the way yet. I think we've done as much as we can do over here. What's this? Makes me nervous driving that thing around. Potentially driving that thing around. It's gonna be shooting up everything on on the way. But then again, I think it has to be red charged. Oh my god, look, it's huge. It has to be red charged rocks, because that rock that was over here was sitting on a red charger. Yeah, I don't want to take a picture too far away because I wouldn't be able to read it in the picture thing. Ambassador seed swap machine functionality. Radius or swap sphere is defined at first swap. Immutable. Seeds recharge naturally from ubiquitous ambient membrane power radiation tied to tree health. There's a tree over there. Okay. So I might need to pick up a seed. Forcing seed open triggers prep behavior radius. Demarcation. Small battery added to amplify ambient membrane power charges continuously. Parabolic focus of power used to trigger seed swap behavior. Locking location of swap machines. Regularly no anticipated damage. Radius determination also occurs at the same location in destination sphere. Without a pair seed defining the destination swap location, the destination coordinates match the source. Voila, swapping on demand. So here is where we find out that they do have the technology to do a swap. So that's what they're calling it. I was calling it phase. So that thing that floated up to us in the very beginning of the game was a seed of a tree. And when it burst, it swapped my location with another seed. Mayor's major requests. Tree cannon, Farley's house, center of town, tree, water source, waterfall. Membrane, wall, cell, question mark, the wall tower. So I'm guessing I could take pictures to fulfill this list. Membrane wall. Isn't that just everywhere? The wall / tower. That thing up top there maybe? Locomotive power generator? Is that what this is? The check? No. Scrapyard garage. Oh my god. Volume projector. Dimensional projector produces apparently solid apparitions with light, volume, and some sort of simultaneous mass. Or simulated mass. Oops. I want to hold the book with this hand. There appear to be three primary elements. Projector element, beam, emission provides the primary light energy source. Control arms, some kind of control of the beam in the three-dimension, color, variable, mass, variable, communication arms, internal, comm signals supplied across. Okay, to project. This is the technology of the understanding it. We use 7-volt communications level as a carrier voltage. Varying the volt around that baseline voltage produces solid like volume boxes in various colored form, bottom top. Left to right, the more we have tuned the retrace timing to 30 Hertz for, this is just like technical talk, for full 3D resolution. Blah blah, required to adjust the voltage around every 3. Don't have the impedance tree to build. Blah, blah. Speaker, video source, converter, radio transmitter. That's how it works. Transmitting radio waves into these. Sound will be handled separately. Some projection noise. Sight shimmer from radio interference, moving image corruption, noise towards bottom, projection, image above projection, arm bound are possible, checking for potential hidden lethality. Maybe suggestion, checks out, can't find anything destructive. Consistence. High frequency background carrier to the odd side effect projection in intersecting any part of cell wall suppresses all transport. So this is number 7, tells us about this beam. So I need to deactivate it to unsuppressed transport. Not sure why I tried this. He claims it's related to some desire of mine to shoot everything at everything else. Okay. Alright. I think we learned. Can I move this? Because there's a door on the other side of this. I don't know if there's a way to move. I don't need to go that way either. Let's go to this tree, shall we? A gap here. There's a lever over there. Because I'm here, might as well pull it. It's now pumping water in that direction. I want answers. There's another talking thing over there I never got to. This thing isn't making noise or doing anything, but I have to assume I did all that needs to be done because there wasn't any obvious switches. Unless there's something maybe at the ground level. Do. What does this button do? Makes me nervous. Looks like I can maybe come back here to hide in there for some reason. So how does this work? Ow! I'm nervous. Do I push it? Do I sit inside? Oh, look. Oh, good. This is how I shoot. Aim it down. This. Moving it does nothing. Uh-uh. Why am I rotating separately here? Oh, I can use this joystick. Okay, this feels better than using the trackpad. Okay, trying to think of other things I need to do. I don't like how this chair's got like a mind of its own of where it's gonna face me. See if I did this right. Using the trackpad because it's too weird. Oh god. Fine. Switch this. Think there's anything in here I can shoot, is there? And try shooting this, but I think I've been on the other side of this. There's nothing been over there. I did this right. So whatever side. think this is wrong. Should be correct for that. This will come here. And I'll do that. Unless me driving over here will switch it back, and then I'll have to switch it. Then I'll go up here. And I can shoot those rocks over there. Get in. Okay, so far so good. Let's see. Yep. Stop rotating me. Is there like something I can grab on to stop the chair from moving? Jesus. Just use a trackpad, forget. Forget it. Immersion broken. Have a turbo in here. See. Boom. What's over here? Okay. So I think I just did a puzzle out of order, but it's fine. Figure out the red beam. Kinda wanna listen to this message from the chick and look for any codes. Alright. 1436, 1436, so those numbers match.
Hi, I'm Farley. I guess if you're seeing this, then I wasn't able. Just in case. Welcome. But it's probably not safe here. To be blunt, we're getting ready for a battle. I don't know what you'll find. I just thought I should. Just be cautious. With who you trust. CW may be here. I don't know. Just be careful. I've got to go. See you soon. And don't panic. As jarring as this experience is, you really will find Hunter out to be a decent place.
So she said, don't. Careful who you trust, that you mentioned CW as if maybe he might be one of those guys you don't trust. You can see through the door. Don't see any numbers. It'd be perfect if there was a number right behind there. Let me see if there could be any other. Numbers for the back door here. Make little clues. And I mentioned that there's nothing here that would indicate what it would be. It's kind of the pink is on the 7, but not really. Looks like I need to bring the laser back over here now. Otherwise, why have this switch? Then I can take it here and shoot something. Maybe. Unless I'm supposed to shoot at where that is shooting. Kind of crossing the beams type thing. Because I don't know which way this is even going to be facing when I get over there. Wait, wait. Is there anything over here I could shoot at? Not really. Trying to figure out how it's justifying how my positioning is. Wait a minute. I see. So I can't get it on this track because there's no transfer here, but oh, these can blow up. Shoot that. Unless it's a part of the puzzle that's supposed to send me on a goose chase to go down the wrong path. But then why have a switch over here? Unless they're that cruel. don't know if I can get a good angle on this. Oh, I can shoot it. Oops. Through it. We're doing it live. So I noticed that all the positions of this gun can't actually really cross streams with that beam, with the exception of when I was looking out this opening over here. So we're gonna just try. I have a feeling we have to get it over here anyways. But we're facing the wrong way. Was there a way to turn this around? Oh. Doesn't swivel all the way around. See what happens if I shoot the beam. Does not look like I'm doing anything here. We'll get back to this if we need to. If need be. What time is it? It's 2:21. Been going for about 2.5 hours. I feel like we're getting to a stopping point. I want to get to some kind of aha moment and be like, aha. Because if I don't get to an aha moment, I'm gonna probably be a little reluctant to come back to play, to be honest. Not that I don't want to not finish the game. I definitely want to finish it. Oh, these are steps. But you know, you want to be excited for the next time you play. Okay, this is the tree.
This is the tree.
That's what I
It
said.
has been here in Hunrod for as long as anyone can remember. Its health is intimately tied to everything in our little greenhouse. Our cell we live in, our ecosystem. It has provided many surprises over the years, including some interesting seeds that you will learn more about. Many have postulated, yet we really know very little about its origins. But we do know it should be cherished and protected.
So maybe the tree? We're here to just be stewards for the tree? Why would I be allowed to come up here? Unless I have to chase one of those bugs, because they land on rooftops. Go over there. Let's take a look at the tree. Then we can get a seed and get out. Locked. Looks like it's on gears. So that seed that got me seemed like it was huge. This doesn't seem to be the kind of tree that would produce a human-sized seed, which is what I was getting the impression the seed is. I'm watering it. So that's a thing. Let's see. What else could I be doing? Need to do something about the red beam. Hopefully I wasn't supposed to do something like immediately. Because then it would require bringing that laser all the way back here. Which is probably what I need to do, isn't it? Because there's nothing really to interact with it. There's no wires leading to it. It was on without the power. I needed to shoot it. Or something. If it's facing this way, then I can get it on this track. It's going to explode. So I can get it on this track facing this way, so I'll be able to shoot it. Come on. I'm gonna kick myself if this doesn't work and I have to do even more backtracking. Boop. Anything else for me to shoot? Maybe if I can take a shot from further back, it'd be fine. Can we hope? See what happens here. Just thing. Can't get out. Turn. Or maybe this is preventing me from getting out when I shouldn't be able to. This looks like it doesn't have that much range. if it does, I'm not noticing it. Okay. Let's continue on. I think I'm gonna have to switch this switch up here. There had to have been a reason to enter this door though. You know what? Now that I think about it, I need to check these. Start checking them. Can I touch it? Oh, I can't touch that one. Because looking behind the one at Farley's house made me think maybe I should check as many as I come across. Because one of them, there's something written on it. Fix this. Nope. Once again, overthinking it. Someone can make a really punishing puzzle game with VR mechanics where it's like no hope. Where am I supposed to go? Can take it over here. Does this benefit me? Wait a minute. Not sure what I'm looking for there, but what is that for? I wonder. What's supposed to slide out that chute? Oh, we want to go down there. There might be another. No. I'm gonna go that way. And we want to go that way. As if we live on a marble, like in Men in Black. Check, check. Boop-a-doo-boo. Okay, let's try this. Oops. Get off of it. Let me aim with it, or what? What's going on? Oh, this stupid chair. Uh-oh. Okay. There's a hype moment. Now the question is, I still hear noises. Does that mean I'm on a timer before that thing? No, that thing's destroyed. Is it destroyed? Let me see. Yeah, looks good and destroyed. I guess we could talk to Guy again. And we'll have this be our stopping point.
You're gonna have to get through the wall of this stone.
Is that it? Alright, alright. I mean, there's so many places to go. I'm trying to think, wasn't there a way up there? I think it was just a ledge though. Only way I know of. I thought we were hoping for more dialogue than that. Oh god. Game? Did you freeze on me? I think the game froze. Come on. Exit. Let's try to get to the next kind of major to do. Because there should be a point where it's like, okay, we kind of understood we had to get the power, we had to shoot the laser, we shot that one door open, or which way? Lasers down. Let's actually go to the cave opening that we shot open. That should be the more relevant thing. Because it was hidden. Oh god. Is that supposed to be like that? Okay, we got teleportation. Another bug. So we're now in the junkyard. I see. So in the note it mentioned it hinders transportation. And it looks like it's kind of like if you walk through one end, you pop out the other. And I think that's maybe what happened. And because that laser was shooting the wall, it hindered transportation, not transportation outside the wall, but through it. So, interesting. So we're trapped in some kind of loop machine. Oh god. Now there was that spider looking thing down there. What's that gonna do? Was I supposed to be riding that? So I'm trying to think, how do we... Well, now that I'm thinking about it, if what I'm saying is true, those cords exiting the wall there are actually re-entering the wall somewhere else. Or if it's exiting the cell, that way it's actually re-entering potentially underground if it's a kind of, you know, one-to-one point-to-point type thing. Let's go investigate that thing that I'm scared of. See if it kills us. Or if maybe we find another talkie box. Talkity talk. There it is. Said don't approach it if it's not deactivated. It doesn't look deactivated, but we're gonna approach it anyways. It kind of looks like what the diagram shows. Not really. It looks like a part of one, maybe. What's that? Some kind of material? If I had to guess, these arms expand and then this is actually a... Touch it. This is actually maybe a part of the wall that's surrounding us. The physical thing. And then I'll be able to teleport. That's my guess with what's going on here. Worksheet, multipurpose, Meline, control panel interface. This is the control panel that the Velines have supplied for our use, although they are able to control their system via localization. They have provided these control panels for other species to have limited access and control. If you have trouble, please find Noah for help. Remember the villain's remembering system. Base 4. Drag from one blob to another to form the villain's digits. Drag between blobs to disconnect. Standard panel has 5 digits, but single digit panels are also used. Use my first digit to simulate a 1-digit panel. All panels will auto-correct for invalid. Alright. Is it on? Oh, I should probably take a picture. On? Doesn't seem to be on. Oh. Seem to be able to move. Are you in trouble? Need help? Call 555. Help you. That's 555-435-7968. We can help. Kenway Bail Law Office. Shortcut. Dang it. So this place needs power. There's a circuit breaker, that's power going through there. Can you only open one at a time? Friggin' a frack. Oh, god dang it. Open. Junkyard is this one? Doesn't this need to be down? Open. Not sure why. I think I need to find something to go up there. Are you telling me I have to look through this junkyard for something to hook onto that? Can't interact with anything in there. Can close this. Okay, here we go. Garage in downtown, so this has spare ones. Oh, nope, can't touch them. Freaking game, man. Make up your mind. Take the thing off. Oh, that's probably on. Okay. Now this works. It's one. Interesting. So let me open this up. So that's one. What was it? Trying to do this one, but it has it going off the map. This isn't clearing it. Oh, that clears it. I connect it. Unless it's universally. Cancel. What am I supposed to be doing here? Like, I did this one. This top one, but it didn't do anything after I did it. Unless the orientation of this thing can, like, it could be oriented this way, it could be upside down, it could be that way. And then I don't know what this dialing thing is for. Base 3. 0, 0. Enter. Okay. One. What am I supposed to do with this? Click. Enter. So after I figure out these, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 different combinations. 12 different 3-digit combinations. Oil sale only 15 cents. Doesn't do. 12 different combinations. For what purpose? So it doesn't look like it's actually a portal. What purpose do you serve? Three different 12. 12. What's the significance of 12 numbers? That's a lot of numbers. Like I could do the simplest one. There. Now what? What does that do? Enter. Right, clear. One, two, three. Four, five, six. Seven, 8, 9. There's so many possibilities. There's no way I'm supposed to just sit here and trial and error. So there has to be clues. Soda case. Sodas. They're clues. It's can. Oh, there's something here. Looks like a... What is this? Service receipts. So yeah, it looks like I probably have to find something that tells me how to do that. Wheelchair. Okay, I need to stop. I was hoping to find a talking thing. Talkity talk. Talk box. Clues. Oh, here we go. Plenty of potential clues. I think we can stop here. Where am I trying to go? Basically anywhere I can make contact with the wall is a potential portal to somewhere else. So... I feel like this thing has something to do with a seed for teleportation purposes. Still don't have a number for the door here. Did we get any new? I think so. There a wall I can touch? There is. God, am I stuck? Oh my god, I'm stuck. So, does it make a difference of whether I try to walk through where there's space or whether it's into the nothing? Into a surface. Over here. I haven't been up here before. That's probably just somewhere else. And of course I needed to straighten that out. Yeah, I can see how if you lived in a place like this, it'd probably drive you insane. Everyone who's lived here, I believe, is probably unhinged to some degree. Trapped in this place and you walk through the walls and pop out the other side. Oops. 3 numbers. Three numbers. You said it, music. Eerie music. A nice way of hiding paths in plain sight. Well, you can only get to it by doing crazy teleportation. So it looks like it didn't matter where I touched this wall, I pop out over there. Do we want to fix that bridge first? Trying to fast pace. I can get the just my luck, like all this intel I'm trying to collect by taking pictures of everything, it's just gonna have some kind of Dark Souls reference to the actual story instead of like a direct, this is what's going down. So what do I have to do? Can I touch this? Okay. So that's actually stopping it from rotating. And how do I get back over there to teleport up there? don't actually think I went that way to get to there. Which way did I go? Did I just go through this one? This is different. It's like, who are you gonna battle? For each other. Where does this take me? Over here. This took me to the junkyard. Right? Yeah. Took me to the junkyard. And since I opened the junkyard, I can now get behind that door that I closed. So I can go over there, to go back over there, to go over there. Run over there. Which will send me over there. We got this chicken. That's why that one area was blocked by boulders. So you would have to try to figure out what wall, specifically where, was the one you needed. So now this bridge is open. I can turn this. That can now rotate 2 ways to that. Oh. I was looking at this. I didn't realize that this was... Okay. The ladder, or the steps, were the actual relevant thing to look at. Tower. I think I recently gave this power. Now I can get down there, I think. This is an elevator. Anything coming? Okay. Scratch that. Oh, what's this? More digits. 3, 2, 5, 1, 1. So it's either a 6-digit number or 2 3-digit numbers. You reset it. Okay, this goes. So need this to turn on this. And there's like no references of numbers. I mean, there's house numbers. Eggbot is going crazy, huh? I mean, there's these. There's all these combinations. There's also that other door. Try those. I'm gonna have this twice. Or redundant stuff. There's all these. Town, I reestablished. Garage and ramp with the circuit breaker I reestablished. So they should all be powered. $973, and maybe the aces don't count. I should have tried this at that one door. The keypad that took 3 digits and not 4. Oh god, there's whatever years I can read. All these names might be codes. 1, 4, 3, 6. So I guess that's... I'm thinking this is a good stopping point, because I kinda just gotta decipher the world. I can't really think of any other things that I can do right now. See, this is open now, so maybe I have to reopen this door, and then I'll be able to come up here. Oh wait, does this go to that one? This goes to the one keypad door. What was the cards, the deck cards? It's funny because I'm moving through this area with more confidence and I'm setting myself up to get jump scared because it's like I'm not worried anymore. What was it? 9. $973. Nope, nope. So that's the elevator shaft up there. So I need 3 digits for something here, 6 digits for something up there, 4 digits for the house over there. Somewhere in this world is a starting point for deciphering that. The only thing I really have is a freaking coded thing over there that produces a number of 3-digit numbers. But I'm sure there's other things. I think I'm just getting a little tired to explore. There's not really much more to explore. All there's left to do is keep poking around the wall to see if it pops me out somewhere brand new. But I think that's where I'm going to end it today, folks. So let me just sit on down here. I think I should just play the soundtrack in the background while I'm playing. Because this game, it gives you musical cues for when you make progress. But if you're not making progress, it's kind of a very awkward silence that's going on. So yeah. Boop, boop. That's my time. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Nice little game. At first I was nervous. I thought it was going to be a little scary, but it doesn't seem that scary. If anything, interacting with the people here is going to be creepy because, you know, you don't know what they've been through. There's graves. There was some kind of battle. Some guy. You don't know how long he's been here. So, I think I'm going to jump back on tomorrow. I can't imagine that it'll take that much longer. It was cool while it lasted. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. You can check out, if you can't catch me then, you can check out Twitter for the Periscope. But that's one thing I like about Periscope and sharing it on Twitter is that it saves and you can watch it natively on Twitter. Same thing with Facebook. But yeah, I broadcast everywhere else also, so check me out. If you're like watching this on YouTube, these thumbnails will be clickable at the end of the video where you can watch me play Ultra Wings. It just came out this week or last week? No, this week. The 20th, whenever the 20th was, I think. Came out recently. It's pretty fun. I look forward to getting back into that because it's kind of fun just chilling and flying around in lightweight aircraft where you have to dial the knobs and use the actual motion controls. I have some other games that, you know, they're in space or they have VR support, but then you have to still use the keyboard and mouse, which is kind of, yeah, want to be able to use the controls and interact with what you see. And then I played Serial Cleaner before that, the day before that, or I want to say Friday, or maybe even Saturday. I can't remember anymore. I need to fix my scheduling. And that's, you play a mob cleaner where you clean up the murders of mobsters and other shady individuals going around murdering for their own gains. Nice little game. It was on sale, but now it's back up to regular price. I think $14.99. But yeah, that's my time. I'll see you guys. Have a good Wednesday, good hump day. I'm out of here.